should coders, software developers who actually execute the job, take a different approach than managers? Other than doing a different job, is the job of an actual coder, a software developer, different than a manager? After all, both are executing toward a specific goal, while the coder is actually writing code to execute a task. The manager is writing the plan. We can treat the plan of some kind of a code. Yes, we do not compile it, we do not write it, but it's still a set of steps that we need to take in order to reach the goal. So the coder has a toolbox that he utilizes and he refines over the years. The manager also has a toolbox of how to grow his toolbox, and his toolbox are the coders. So while the coder is upgrading from IntelliJ 2021 to IntelliJ 2022, the manager also upgrades his quality, his notebooks, his ability to take decisions over the years. This is also some kind of an IntelliJ upgrade. The coder is executing the plan, as we said, but the manager is creating the plan. So here is the place where I think there is an actual difference because the manager needs to take care of actual people. Okay, we can say that the coder is also taking care of actual people. Those are the people who manages his code base. He needs to take care of a good code base to be maintainable. He needs to educate peer developers. He needs to be friendly, and so forth. And so does the manager. But the manager needs to make sure that the whole team is growing in such a manner where they all take care of each other. But basically it's the same. It's the same job. Only one person execution plan is toward the bigger goal. He sees usually the bigger picture. He has the strategy. If something goes wrong and he changes the plan, then this is a great manager because he identified that something is going wrong and he is updating the plan, while the coders may not see this problem because they are usually, not always, usually more focused on the actual execution. And this is perfectly fine because each has its job. Basically, both have the task to learn and grow, but the manager needs to make sure that the coders are learning and growing, because if the coder is taking care of his toolbox and his abilities, then the manager toolbox and abilities and ability to get a year-over-year increase in the efficiency is by making sure that the coders are increasing their abilities. So in year N+1, the manager with the same team will achieve many more goals. So this ability to grow is shared across coders and managers. This ability to see the bigger picture is also shared across coders and managers. The managers just have a separate plan. They have the bigger strategy that they are focused toward a goal, and the coders are also. But it would be great if everyone, both the coders and the managers, would look at small steps, because it doesn't matter if today you achieve a goal. What matters is the actual end goal. And in order to achieve an actual end goal, this does not mean that you need to work so hard. And this is great news for managers, because they can have a team that does not work as hard as another team and achieve even better goals. And why is that? Because if we are focused on some interesting long-term goals and we keep pacing towards them in small steps, then eventually the teams that keep pacing in small steps but sees clearly the goals that they want would achieve massively, much, much more than the team who focuses on today and on next week and on next 2 weeks. So this was what are the indifferences in between coders and managers.